pretty good. It's way better than Wendy's or McDonald's or anything like that.
Oh yeah, the meat is a lot better.
Wendy's
at
is
Culver's.
way better in Canada, by the way, than in the US.
Is it?
It has to be.
Not
Like
for
Wendy's
long.
is, like,
RFK
high
is going to
quality.
get us those delicious burgers back, and they're switching. I saw Steak and Shake is switching their fries back to beef tallow, so I'm going to have to stop by just to see if beef tallow is enough.
That's
to
what
save
happens
those
when you've got a
skinny little
president who
fries.
leads, Taylor. All right, they bring the beef tallow back.
You know why
okay?
he's
I
so
want from
dedicated?
the president in a really big way. If he could make our drug prices the same as everybody else's, it shouldn't be
They should be lower.
You know what? That makes sense because we probably pay for the research with our tax dollars.
Mhm.
But if we could start with this, I don't know why we pay like $6,000 for something other people pay $19 for.
'Cause our politicians are. in
It's
the
so
fucking
weird.
companies.
That's weird. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it is. It is fucking ridiculous how expensive a lot of our drugs are.
They should be
It's
able to fix that. It should be a top priority. I don't understand. It somehow it slips behind, and we're just more focused on like whether or not the freaking ATF person. was a
Where,
DUI hire,
yeah,
which they were not.
yeah. Or
Well,
It's all
it's
just
where
you
people
get
are
those people
gonna
out of
piss
there.
and shit.
Did you see Kash Patel on the Hill today? Oh,
A
my
little
God.
bit before I stream.
What are they making him the head of? The FBI? Oh my God,
Yes,
Something like that.
bro! They are making this
CIA?
dude the head of the FBI.
CIA, I think,
And
right?
he is wiling out. I'm almost positive it's FBI. But
Oh,
I
you're
could be
probably
wrong.
right. I don't know.
And he is wild.
It is
He said sand ninja. he was like, I've been called a sand ninja. He hit the hard R.
Oh, really?
Oh, he
He
did.
hit the hard R.
Well, he's got to
to.
read it as written. This is going into the Library of Congress.
Yeah, exactly. And Lindsey Graham was interviewing him. Lindsey Graham was like speaking to him, interviewing him, examining him, whatever. And
First of all, sir, I did not agree for my DMs with you to be late.
Lindsey Graham, that's a bunch of bullshit.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Next thing you're going to say is I'm getting plowed in the ass in the middle of the Senate House. And that
with RFK, the headline was horse manure, but horse was spelled HOARSE. Horse manure. And I was like, man, some genius kid. Like that's so fucking good.
Dude,
That's,
I didn't see much of the JFK one. But he looked
RFK.
bad in it to me. It was like, hey, I've got not that part. It's like it says here that you think there's no such thing as a safe and effective vaccine, and then he's like, I never said that, and they're like, okay, I would like to submit here when you said that, and there's like video. It says here that you think this. He's like, no, that's not true. He's like, this is your book. You wrote this, and then it says, and he denies everything
Allegedly.
he said and done, and then the Democrats brought the receipt. on this one. Yeah, so either he can't remember all the things he says and done, I feel you, bro, or he's lying a lot.
He's
should,
just,
like,
he's just like, come on, dude, it's on a podcast.
he should like filibuster and be like,
I was shit
and
talking.
the reason I didn't entirely go through with that in my belief system is because, and eventually the Democrats would be like, oh God, fine, whatever you say.
Did you see Bernie Sanders?
This dude is
with
the
our-
worst.
Bernie
He's
Sanders
so
pulls up.
annoying.
Bernie Sanders has a giant poster brought in, a giant poster board, like he's fucking show and tell over there,
JFK.
and it's a picture of some merch that RFK sells on his website, and it's baby onesies that say like unvaxxed, unfazed, or something like shit like that, like no vax, who cares? He's like, I do hot those baby onesies, yes. He's like, don't you think it's a little ridiculous to be selling these onesies at the same time you're running this country's health care?
$26.99, by the way.
But Senator Sanders, I take umbrage with the way you're discussing my onesie business.
If it makes you feel better, I put them on sale.
Sir, we're about to engage in the most frustrating argument on the ears in all of human history. People will check out regardless of the truth because we are both so great at it.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm going for. To sound like I have a brain worm. Yeah, all right, dude. They're all getting in though. Kash Patel's getting in. They're all just getting. When I saw that the defense secretary, that Fox News guy, got in, I was like, they're all getting in. Nobody. If that guy made it through the filter, then nobody's getting caught.
The only one who's getting caught is Matt Gaetz.
Oh yeah, we already threw him back.
yeah. They're like, all right, I guess we tried for the pedo thing, but we didn't get that. We can still get the traitors.
Oh, we got Pam Bondi in there. I like that better. You got a hot blonde in there rather than
Tulsi
a
Gabbard with all
skeezy.
the Russian connections.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tulsi Gabbard was up there. She's got more white in her hair. I kind of like it. She's looking more and more like Rogue from the X-Men every day. I'm digging it. I look forward to seeing this government do things that I like. I hope that it's not a disaster. We're going to see, though. We're going to give them a try, and I look forward to seeing every day like unfold. I'm glad that the Ukrainian thing wasn't just a complete wave of the white flag on day one. That to me is a good sign.
That's what it sounded like he ran on, right? He's like, I'm going to end this war before I even take office. We'll have this thing solved. And I was arguing against that. I was like, dude, the only way to end it that quickly is to surrender. And when he cut all the funding for so many things, he didn't touch the Ukrainian funding. That kept rolling.
Good. No, it's good.
My father flew in the Navy, and there are these childhood pictures of my brother wearing his aircraft helmet, and there's none with me. I was 2 years younger. And they said it's because when they tried to put it on me, I cried. And I held a grudge about there being no photos of me in the cool helmet for too long.
Actually, that was the craziest
day, really.
Helmet.
It wasn't until I matured a bit. I was like, all right.
That was
were you mad? Were you mad at you?
No, I didn't take any responsibility for my tears. I was like, you should have made me man up.
Well, I agree with you, because I would have been like, you know how much bullshit you make me do that I don't want to do, that I cry about, that I still do? You could have fought me and made me wear the fucking helmet.
I still had to eat boiled vegetables later that night. Like, you couldn't have slapped that helmet on me. Got a cool memory.
Let's do a little question here about our military industrial complex. How much do you gentlemen guess that helmet costs? That is the helmet that an F-35 pilot wears.
It's going to be
$350K.
$1 million.
That's too high. I'm going to say 31,000.
Woody wins. 350,000 is very close. $400,000 helmet.
I thought it was literally 350,000. I was like, oh my god.
You know why that's
Four
good?
big ones.
What's the cost? What's the cost of the motorcycle that you ride compared to the helmet that you wear on the motorcycle? And is that the same? Well, I want to know how close that is to the cost of an F-35 on that helmet.
Not even close. An F-35 is like $80 million to $100 million, depending on which one. So 1/200th. So 0.5%.
So 1 million was, you should be wearing a $1 million helmet if you're in that thing then.
$400,000 for a helmet.
And that's not even counting the flight. That's just the helmet. That's not even the flight suit and all the other apparatus it's connected.
They put the helmet on and they're like, careful.
He's doing his Zen in there. That's the best part. You see those guys flying $100 million plane and they got their Zen on the dashboard. I love it.
Dude, I bet when the military buys Zen in bulk, they're paying like $85 a pouch.
Trump took so they used to be in the contiguous United States. I know for sure, probably commissaries worldwide. The deal was that you got tax-free, duty-free, as they say. And it applies to spouses and families. So you can go into that place and everything is tax-free. I know people who go in there to get their TVs whenever it's time. And it's like, you're saving so much money when you make big purchases through a commissary. They sell all kinds of things. Trump took that away. I don't know. Like
this is on the bases.
Yeah. In the 48 contiguous was the thing I read, which it's like, man, we're really pinching pennies here while you're golfing for $1 million a day. I'm just saying, he could have gotten one of those virtual reality deals where he drives into a video screen and he could have saved us some
There
cash.
could be another guy hiding in the bushes. They gotta clear it out, and obviously it costs $1 million
a day. Kyle, is it goes to him, so it's okay.
Well, some of it goes to him. I bet his Secret Service love him. I bet he's the best gig. I bet it's lots of silly, fun stuff. I bet he's never mean or mad. I bet that's a chill ass job working for Trump. I bet working for Hillary Clinton, you're scared. You're scared you might Johnson farted last week. Really? Yep. He's on the North Pole now taking temperature readings. But I feel like Trump would be like, this guy cut a big one. Ho ho. You had those cheeseburgers. I feel like Trump would be fun to work for.
You're gonna get Clintons. You're gonna commit suicide by stabbing yourself with a pen 65 times and putting yourself in a trunk and then rolling yourself into a river or something.
Rube Goldberg suicide. Yeah, that's what happens if you.
You guys into the chewable the tobacco?
It's
you
not
guys ever try that?
Pouch. Yeah, I've tried. Well, pretty much all my friends use it.
It's not chew, but you bite on it though, don't you?
No, you just put it in your lip like dip, but it's just nicotine salts, so it doesn't create saliva, so you're not spitting. It's
So
just
you don't do
dangerous?
anything. You just put it there.
Aside from nicotine.
yeah, you just put it there, and
Nicotine.
it's just nicotine salts. Like I don't know how the dip market is
you guys
like
consumed
even in
this?
the game.